Welcome back, guys, to our Arsenal transfer news update live show. Of course, we're here every single day to give you the latest Arsenal transfer news for today. And of course, going into the latest around Arsenal. Yes, that's right. You read the title. No, we're not stuck in 2020. Yes, Emiliano Buendía is linked with Arsenal once again. Could Arsenal go back in for Emiliano Buendía? We're going to get on that in a minute. Also, talk about Balogun to Inter Milan. That is back on due to them getting Scamacca. Due to Atalanta getting Scamacca, meaning Inter Milan have to go for another, and they're going to apparently go back into Balogun. We could talk about Jorginho might be leaving as well. So, yes, guys, smash that button, sub to the channel, and let's get into the Arsenal transfer news show today. Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news show.
Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Plays in before the start of the season, they'll get done before the start. Before I do start, let's go through you guys' comments. Just a big up to everyone. Big up to Mina. We've got Jordan in the house. We've got Luca. We've got the other Jordan. And we've got Scott as well. Big up to all you guys as always. Make sure you guys leave your comments and leave everything down below, your thoughts about everything. So, yes, let's get into the first story. I am going to start with Emiliano Buendía because, honestly, I thought we were still talking 2020, mate. I couldn't believe my eyes when I read it. So, exclusive. This is from Football Transfers, by the way. Exclusive. Arsenal reunite interest in Milan midfielder Emiliano Buendía. Let's go through this, people. Emiliano Buendía continues to be admired by Arsenal after the side opted to not pursue the Argentine when he was at Norwich City. We're told that the club could reignite their interest in the 26-year-old as they look to find a backup for Bukayo Saka. Villa signed Buendia for 33 million, rising to 38 with potential bonuses in 2021. And he has enjoyed a stellar time in the Midlands, playing 78 games and scoring 9 goals. This follows the news that Arsenal striker Gabriel Jesus has a knee surgery and will consequently miss the start of the Premier League season. Jesus did not play on Wednesday's win over Monaco, with Arteta saying he'll be out of action for a few weeks. The 26-year-old injury is related to knee problems he had last season, which also required surgery and saw him miss a significant portion of the campaign. It's a big blow because we had him back to his best, said Arteta, and I remember I actually read this before, what Arteta said about Jesus. So yeah, that is it. But Arsenal apparently back in for Buendia. Oh, I don't know what to say about this one, man. I do not know what to say about this one. Why is my question to start with? Because at the end of the day, right, he was... Guys, my dog... Why is my dog barking now? Every single stream something bad happens, isn't it? I swear. It's my luck. But that ship sailed now, in my opinion, yeah? I don't care if he'll be a good backup to Saka. At the end of the day, Buendia is not coming to Arsenal. He's not coming to Arsenal. Let's just get out there. He's not coming to Arsenal. And at the end of the day, right, guys, I don't really want him at Arsenal because, let's be honest, Aston Villa, he's done all right. And I think that's about his level. No disrespect to Aston Villa, and I think they've been superb with Emery. But I don't picture my mind like that ship sailed, guys, in my opinion, for Buendia. Back in 2020, when we were linked with him every single day. He was really good at Norwich, to be fair to him. I thought that's why we wanted him, hence why we wanted to sign him. And we should have got him then. Why do we want him now again? I just don't. I don't see it, and I don't really want him at Arsenal, to be honest. I don't think he's that bad of a player. And I think could he be a good backup to Saka? Maybe, but I just look at it. I think that that boat's sailed now. People, you guys may have a different opinion to me, but I don't even want Emiliano Buendía at Arsenal, and I think he's not going to come to Arsenal. I think he's going to stay at Aston Villa. But it's just interesting how we want to go back in for this player. And we are, by all the links, clear that we need, and I think we can see, we need another right winger to back up Saka. I think there's other right winners that we can go and get. One of my, a big admirer of mine is, Mohamed Kudus. he should be, and I say every single stream now, he should be our main priority. If not him, then if we want to go for a right winner, I doubt it's going to happen. Go for someone like Rafinha from Barcelona, but Rafinha's going to cost around, I think, 60 million. So I just think scrap all that. You know, forget about Buendia, forget about any other right winner. Our main priority now should be to get Mohamed Kudus, because Kudus will play on the right wing. Kudus will be perfect on the right wing, guys. Kudus will be fantastic back up to Saka. And Kudus can play a centre forward as well. Kudus can play attacking midfielder. That is why Kudus is a perfect option. I don't know what is going on with Kudus, guys. Why are we not going in for the guy? Yeah, we're still looking at the guy. We're still eyeing the guy. We're still targeting the guy. All that cool stuff. Let's go in for the guy. Let's put the offer on the table before Chelsea end up getting the player. Let's go and get Mohamed Kudus, guys. Because he's miles better than Buendia, by the way. And to be honest, as I said, Buendia's coming in the Premier League. He's done all right. You know, he has again. He's one of those players for me. I think Aston Villa fans would agree with this. Is that he's one of those players who isn't consistent enough. He can drop a very good performance here and there, but most performances he's average at best. To be honest, guys, I just don't see it, and I don't want it to happen, guys. I don't really want Buendia at Arsenal. Look, in terms of his stats, I think he's only scored 9 goals in his Villa career so far. If I have a look quickly, Emiliano Buendía. Let me see, and how much we can actually get the guy for as well, if we were to go back in for the guy, because obviously Villa got him for 38 million. He's currently 28 million, so he's lost 10 million value, hasn't he? But yeah, he's obviously a right winger. He's 26 now. He can play attacking midfield and on the left as well. Not for me. Honestly, guys, not for me. I don't want Buendia at Arsenal, guys. I think that ship sailed. You know, I think that ship sailed. I think we should have got him when the time was right. When he was at Norwich, which we didn't. So yeah, simple as that. I don't want Buendia. I still think, look, it's clear like we want another right winner. Just go and get Kudus. Can't stress that enough. Go and get Mohamed Kudus, guys. Like, that is what we've got to do. Is go and get Mohamed Kudus, because at the end of the day, right, I didn't want Buendia. But if we look at his stats last season, I swear he's only scored like 9 goals in his Villa career. He don't score a lot. But right, if I go last season, right, based on last season, guys, right? Last season, he played a lot of games. He played 41 games last season. He scored 5 goals and 3 assists. Come on, and we want that. I know stats don't tell you the full picture, but come on. Seriously, I'd honestly prefer Marquinhos over this guy, and I'm not even joking. I'm honestly not even joking. I prefer Marquinhos over Buendia. I think on his day Buendia is good, but he's just not consistent enough. I prefer to keep Reece Nelson over Buendia. We should not be going back in this guy. I think this is just a rumor. You know, it's many reports going out saying that we do have genuine interest to sign him. We've, reunited our interest to sign Buendia. Why? The ship sailed. It's like with Hossim Awar. Like, we was thinking of him every single day, yeah? And I think last window, a few windows ago, we was thinking of him again. Like, no, the ship sailed. It's done. I think Julian Draxler is a prime example of this. Every single... I know, because I think Draxler's retired. I don't know where Draxler is right now. But every single window, Arsenal always linked with Julian Draxler. Why? Like, they're not going to come. And same with Buendia. He's not going to come to Arsenal, guys. It's simple as that. And I don't want him to come to Arsenal either. I told you to bet to Buendia. Look, I think he's doing decent at Villa, but not for me. I think, as I said, ship sailed. We should have got him when he was at Norwich. Simple as that. So, yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on Buendia. Do you have a different opinion to mine? Would you bring him to Arsenal? Let me know all that down below. But let's get into the next piece of news then. We're going to talk about, let's go to Jorginho quickly, because Jorginho, very surprising, and I'll get into the reason why I find it surprising. Very, very surprising link came up today about Jorginho, and it was Fenerbahce have apparently came to sign Jorginho, and he's willing to leave Arsenal as well. So yeah, surprise claim. Most players asked to leave. Club have came forward to sign him. Yeah, so Fenerbahce have emerged as candidates to sign Arsenal's Jorginho, according to a surprise claim from Turkey. Going to sign the 31-year-old from Chelsea in January, offered a deal until 2024 with an option to extend it for another year. He got less than 1,000 minutes from 16 games for the North London club. Despite featuring regularly this year, TRT Sport state that the midfielder has warned Arsenal he wants to leave the Emirates. The Yellow Canaries are in the market for a new midfielder, come forward to sign the Brazilian-born Italian international. It is claimed that Fenerbahce want to add the former Napoli player to their squad and have contacted Mikel Arteta to find out the conditions to signing. The website makes no mention of Arsenal's response to either the Turkish club's approach or the player's request to leave the club. TRT Sports report has not been backed up by the Turkish or English press so far. It needs to be seen if this would be rejected by the media close to the Premier League side. Arsenal sold Granit Xhaka and a valid Declan Rice to the squad. Partey, Jorginho, and El Nino current 4 defensive midfielders at the Emirates. So yeah, Jorginho, guys, what do we think about Jorginho? Because end of the day, right, with this player, is surprising that he wants to leave. Yeah, because I don't think we should get rid of him. To be honest, I can't believe I'm saying that. I think this guy's actually quite important to Arsenal. When we first signed him, I was like, "What are we doing? You know, another Chelsea player retiring at Arsenal. You know, we sorted David Luiz, we sorted Willian. We really don't need any more Chelsea players at Arsenal." But when he came in, he proved me wrong. You know, he proved me wrong, and I thought he put in a very, very good. Well, he had a decent season with us, to be fair. Yeah, I don't really remember one bad game he played. I think the job that he did was decent for Arsenal. I thought he came in and did the job. I think he's great to have in your squad, especially when he's got that experience as well, and he's a winner. You know, he's got that winning mentality of winning. He won the Euros with my country, Forza Italia. Obviously he won the Euros with us. He's a European champion. He's won the Champions League with Chelsea as well. The only trophy he hasn't won, I think he's won everything apart from the Premier League, because he's at Napoli before Chelsea won it in 2017. So I don't think he's going to leave either, guys. I don't see him leaving at all. He's going to stay for probably one more season. This could be his last season, and he'll move on maybe next year. But I don't see this happening. I really don't see this happening. You know, I think this report is probably a bunch of bollocks. When this is a rumor that came out, this is from a Turkish website. Probably all bollocks. You know what, Turkish. I mean, you guys can get your hair transplants in there, can't you? In Turkey. So half that's all bollocks, isn't it? I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Any Turkish people watching, I'm joking. But you know, I think it's bollocks. You know, this is just from a website, so someone's probably made it up. Someone just in Turkey made it up. Yeah, this made a good story. Jorginho's leaving, but I don't think anyone will believe it, guys. I think he's going to be staying. And yeah, I'm glad he is staying, to be honest. I'm glad he is staying, guys, because I think he's an alright player. And I think, as I said, he'll give that winning mentality, especially for next season. I think he can do the job, man. You know, I'm not saying we should start him. I'm saying keep him on the bench, keep him in the squad. And yeah, I think he'll stay for one more season, and then it will go. But yeah, I think this sort of toy is a bunch of bollocks, guys. But I'll be honest. But anyway, let's get to the final story. We're going to talk about Balogun. Yes, Balogun saga continues. Yes, it does. What's happening with Balogun? Inter Milan lost out to their main target in Scamacca yesterday. He went to Atlanta. Atlanta, and yeah, so that means Balogun, apparently they're back in. So the Inter Milan prepare Folarin Balogun super as Arsenal profit from striker transfer domino. Arsenal still prepared to entertain offers for Folarin Balogun in summer despite Gabriel Jesus' knee injury. Inter Milan are ready to launch a move for Arsenal striker Balogun after missing out on Joanna Lukacs Skamaka, the Champions League finalist, had been pressing close to the deal for Italian frontman on Friday after tabling an improved proposal worth 24 million plus, including add-ons. But now Skamaka is expected to compete and move to Serie A rivals Atalanta this weekend after being given permission to fly to Bergamo to undergo a medical ahead of a 26 million permanent switch. Skamaka initially looked headed for the San Siro, but the late twist could now have implications for the Gunners, with Inter now considered to be strong frontrunners for Balogun, even though there's still no guarantee in an agreement which will be reached. That's because Inter want to tie up the signing of Balogun for no more than 30 million, as in their view they do not intend to overpay for the player that is actively looking for a move this summer. That's bollocks in Milan. However, Arsenal prepared to stand firm on their valuation, which is upwards of 40 million after Balogun struck 21 times in Liga last season. Hold on, let me tell you this, yeah. How is that Man United guy, how is that Højlund guy worth 70 million and he's got about 8 goals in Serie A last season, but Balogun, who bagged 21 goals, is worth 30 million? It does make sense. In Liga last season, while on loan at Stade Reims, and the club's hierarchy feel under no pressure to sell, even if their desired outcome. Exactly this article read my mind, people. They're going to believe they have every right to dig their heads in the ground following Warren Højlund's sentencing move to Manchester, particularly given Balogun has already shown he can cut out the mustard in one of Europe's top 5 leagues. Arsenal even prepared to keep hold of Balogun for another season if they do not receive what they consider to be a fair and competitive bid for the highly rated 22-year-old striker, who is now considered to be among Europe's hottest young strikers. That said, a familiar theme has occurred throughout the summer transfer window. Bayern clubs feel as though Balogun is being somewhat overpriced by the Arsenal hierarchy. That's bollocks. Yeah, that is bollocks. How's Atlanta? How's Man United? How is that Højlund geezer worth 72 million then? RB Leipzig, AC Milan, Marseille, Monaco, Crystal Palace are all among teams to make inquiries in the past few months, but none of those prepared to formalise their interest due to Arsenal's asking price. It's the right asking price. What are they chatting about? Honestly, why are clubs being so fridged? West Ham could yet enter the race of Folarin Skamaka's imminent departure, although it must be noted on the record that the Ham has not yet to explore the conditions of the deal. So yeah, this saga of Balogun keeps going on and on and on. Look, Inter Milan are looking at it again. Are they gonna bid more for the player? Probably not. Probably not, because they said that they don't want to pay anything less than 30 million for Balogun. I think we should sell him for at least 40 million. At least 40 million, guys. I think that's what he's worth. As I said, if that Højlund's guy is worth 72, then Balogun's worth at least 40, surely. So yeah, definitely saying if they do come for him around 40-45 mil, then we should, I reckon, take it. If not, keep Balogun and actually pay him and give him a chance, And if we do keep Balogun, which could most likely happen, as I said, let's give him a chance, man. Let's not just throw him on the bench. We're not even in the squad. Let's not do what Aubameyang did, guys. With Aubameyang, where we completely froze him out of the squad. Same with Ozil. Same with Guendouzi. Like, let's actually play the guy, yeah, and let's actually keep him, because there's literally no point of him rotting in the squad, is there, and not getting any minutes. So yeah, the Inter Milan are backing for the player. They lost out on Skamaka. They're going to come back in for him, I reckon. But I reckon they'll be like, oh, here's 35 mil, we'll reject it. And then they'll be like, oh, no worries then. You know what I mean? And be like, see you later. But there is many clubs in for Balogun. They just don't want to pay 40 million for them. And they apparently don't think he's worth that much. So there we go, guys. What I would do is, obviously, if we do get an offer which is like 40 million to 50 million, then yeah, 100% take it. But if not, yeah, you 100% got to keep him then. If you don't get any offer, like I don't want us to sell this guy for like 25 mil or for like 30 mil. I just really don't want us to sell him because I think we can get a lot more for this player. I think this guy deserves a chance, and I'm gutted that he hasn't really got a chance in pre-season, to be honest. You know, we saw him play a little bit against Nuremberg, and that was it. You know what I mean? Like, so I think we should definitely try and give him a chance, or if a team does come in for the player, then I guess take the money and get rid of him. But I don't know, man. I just think, why is he training on his own? Apparently he's injured. I think that's bollocks. I just think because he's got a big ego. I think he's got a big ego. I think that's the issue that Arteta doesn't like. Is we've seen it with Aubameyang, Ozil, Guendouzi. These players with big egos. You see what happened? They don't get a chance at Arsenal, which is okay, fair enough. But Balogun is a very, very talented player. It's a very talented player, and I think it's better than Nketiah. Absolutely miles better than Nketiah. I don't care what anyone's trying to tell me. He's clear of Nketiah. Right, simple as that. And I'm gutted that if he does leave this, and I hope we put in some sort of like sell-on clause, or not sell-on clause. What's it called? Buyback clause. Because if he does go and smash it, which he most likely is, like we saw him smash it in France, he'll go to Italy and smash up the league, probably bag 20 goals. And we'll be like, oh, why do you get rid of him, man? Then I hope we have like a buyback clause so we can bring him back. I don't know, most likely not though. So yeah, guys, let me know your guys' thoughts on Balogun. That is pretty much all the news today. And guys, I've got to say, I'm going to the game tomorrow. I've finessed my way to getting a ticket for tomorrow's game at Wembley. There's one issue. Can you guys guess the issue? I'm in the Man City ends. But I don't care. I'm still watching my team playing it. And if we do win it, I'm going to try and not celebrate too much. But I'm going to the game tomorrow, guys. I can't wait for it. I don't know if I could do a matchday vlog. Like, I went to I sit in Chelsea end when I went to Arsenal and Chelsea, right? And I couldn't do a matchday vlog because I felt too uncomfortable. But I'm going to the game tomorrow. I can't wait for it, man. I'm going to be in the city, and that's the only issue. I'm actually in the city, and I can't believe it. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty annoying. Got to listen and say, sete, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Let's just hope you win in it. Let's just hope you win. But yeah. Anyway, let me go, guys. Let me dive into your guys' comments. Got Tamina in the chat. I'm very well, thank you, Tamina. How you doing? Oh, by the way, that means my match actually going to be like really late in the night, guys. By the way, because it takes me a while to get back home. It's in Wembley, innit? So it takes me like 2 hours to get home. Not really today. I mean, Emiliano Buendía back to Arsenal, no chance. Balogun back to Inter Milan, that deal could be back on. And Jorginho could be leaving, but that news was apparently false and fake. So there we go. Kudus to Arsenal, hopefully. That's what we need. That's what I've been crying out for, is Mohamed Kudus. Like, that is exactly who we need, Tamina. Definitely our main priority now should be him. Because it would have been Ivan Toney if he's not banned. So I think we have to wait till January for Ivan Toney. But yeah, Kudus to Arsenal. Hopefully, David to Arsenal. Yeah, that's very close. They did indeed reject our first bid of like 23 million for David Raya, but we'll still get him. I think we'll obviously go back in the second bid. Arsenal are not done that easily, so we'll go back in the second bid and probably get him probably around 30 million or 35 mil. I reckon we can get the guy for. So yeah, he's going to be coming in very, very shortly as well. I don't know what actually happened as well. And I think I remember him today as well with that Brazilian guy. Guys, do you remember Bitello? Apparently, that deal was meant to be done 2 weeks ago, but it's gone all quiet. I don't know if we've moved on from that now. I don't know, but we meant to sign him as well. I don't know what's going on with him, but with Daryl Raya, we're definitely probably gonna going for a second bid very, very soon, and we'll probably get accepted hopefully. So yeah. Yes, guys, road to 6K subscribers. Road to 6K subscribers. How you doing? Well gone, Jordan. What are you saying, man? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. Luca's going to Luca. I'm gonna meet you tomorrow. Hopefully, before the game. I'm gonna go. Obviously, Lucas Guy's going to the game. He uploaded his preview outside Wembley, going to get out. But yes, he's gone Wrexham today as well. He's gone to Wales to watch his second team. Well, I should say his local team. He's gone to watch MK Dons play. So big up to you, Luca, mate, legend. Jordan's in the house as well. Jordan Perchel with his Mbappe to Real Madrid picture. Big up to you, Jordan, man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We've got Scott in here as well. Big up to you, Scott. Absolute legend, mate, as always. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Chelsea fan as well. Big up to you, mate. Big up, Josh. Good luck tomorrow, my friend. I hope they win for you. Big up, man. Respect. Yeah, that's big respect. Big up to you, Chelsea fan. Absolute legend, my friend. I will be at the game tomorrow, Chelsea fan. I managed to finesse a ticket, but I'm going to be in the Man City end. So that's going to be peak. But let's just hope we win in it. If we lose, and I'm listening to all the chants in this, I'm going to get traumatized. I'm telling you. If we get battered and I'm in Man City end, I'm actually getting traumatized. I'm telling you that now. But yeah, I read all these. Big up to you, man. Arsenal must buy Kudus. He's better than me 100%. That's not a debate, bro. Honestly, 100% agree. I think, as I said, the ideal player like we have to go and get now, and should be our main priority after David Raya is Mohamed Kudus. That should be our main priority, is to get in Kudus. I think he's class, mate, honestly. But as I said before, it's not really it's not really developing at the moment. It's kind of like we're just targeting the player. You know, we're targeting the player. It's not like we're actually going to go. We haven't put any bid yet or any offer for him yet. So, yeah. That's waiting to see. But yeah, 100% agree with you, man. Vamos! I'm all good, man. I'm all right. Thanks, Tom. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for always tuning in. Appreciate all your support, guys. Go and give this man a sub. He did his Premier League predictions. Go and check out his video, Premier League predictions he did. Some interesting predictions and some decent predictions, similar to mine as well. But yes, maybe because me and you, we got elite ball knowledge, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, vamos, man. Vamos to you, my friend. Scott says we will not buy a striker for Jesus cover. 100k a week for Eddie. So I think Arteta will back him. Sadly, that's the most likely outcome. You know, is that literally Eddie's going to be staying 100%. You know, but Balogun will probably end up leaving. Eddie will stay, and Eddie will be playing against Man City tomorrow. Eddie will be playing against Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace till Jesus is back. Exactly what happens, because we had the same situation in January, yeah. In that January window when Hayes just got injured in the World Cup, we had that same situation, and we was like, yes, now we're going to go and get another striker, but we never did. And who played against Man United? Eddie Nketiah. Oh yeah, well done, he scored, cool. But yeah, who played the rest of the games? Eddie Nketiah. So it's going to be the same, I reckon. However, I didn't think we was going to sign that David Raya this window. So anything can happen. I just hope we get surprised, and I hope they prove us wrong. We go and get a striker, but I really highly doubt it, especially for this window, mate. Not at the moment, but we have to win the trophy 100%. If we win nothing, he's got to go, mate. Everyone's got to go. Edu out, on set right, because you can't be spending 700 million and to not be successful with that, and not to win a trophy and not to compete. Like, you've got to do that next season, 100%. So it's a big season for us and for Arteta as well, because ultimately last season he did bottle it, and we ultimately did all capitulate. So you can't be doing that, and also the money you spent, 700 million, you got to be successful. I do not want us to sit there and be like, you know what, we got top four, give him another. But I don't want us to be like, we got top four and we won nothing, give him another season. Come on, seriously, we need better. If that's the case. Buendia, no chance. No thanks, no chance. I'm good. Simple as that. That ship is long sailed. Chelsea fans, I agree. Arsenal should get Kudus because he wants Arsenal over Chelsea. Yeah, exactly. Look, to be honest, right now, Chelsea fan, any player that Arsenal and Chelsea are in for should want Arsenal over Chelsea. Simple as that. I know money talks, and I know you'll probably end up paying more money, but in terms of personal terms, Who would you rather go to right now, Arsenal or Chelsea? Well, obviously Arsenal. You know, yeah, Chelsea have won Champions League, so I don't care about that, right? Arsenal are bigger than Chelsea, and even you. That's why I respect you a lot, Chelsea fan, yeah, because you're always a real one. But even you said that Arsenal are bigger club than Chelsea, and they are. Historically, we are. So, of course, I think even like you're in for Caicedo. We should go in for Caicedo. I keep saying this. Go back in for Caicedo. But it's a case of Arsenal paying the money of 100 million because that's what Brighton have still holding out for, isn't it? Because Brighton look at it now and they're saying, all right, well, if Arsenal pay it, so they're looking at it and thinking if Declan Rice is worth 105 million, then isn't Caicedo the same worth? You know, that's what they're looking at. So yeah, but I think we should go back in for Caicedo, man. I really do. If we want a player from Villa, go and get Watkins. I mean, yeah, of course, I'll take him from Villa. Like players, I'll take from Villa. Watkins, 100%. Jacob Ramsey, I'll take. Pau Torres, I know he's just recently joined that, but I think he's quality centre back. Bring back get Emi Martinez back as it's gone. No. Who else would I take from Villa? Maybe Diego Carlos. I think he's a decent centre back as well. I know he's been injured quite a lot. Jacob Ramsey, I'll take. I think he's got the potential to really be one of the best in years to come. But yeah, Villa are going to surprise everyone. They are indeed, man. I don't know if you watched my predictions, my Premier table predictions. I put them sixth. I put Villa sixth. I think Emery, number one, is a quality manager, and number two, the business he's done with Villa. You know, they signed Moussa Diaby, they signed Pau Torres, they signed Julian Timmermans. Like Emery's getting a proper squad now, and he's dangerous, man. Trust me. And I'm not looking forward to playing them, especially at Villa Park as well. I know we beat them last season both times, but I'm not looking forward to playing Emery. I'll be honest, because Emery's a genius, man. He really is. He really is. We can't get to Jorginho now with all the midfield saga. He's a keep for me. He played well last season, 100%. Good backup to have a benevolent special. He clears Sam Conga. Bin Sambi, keep George. Facts. I couldn't have said it any better, man. Facts. Jorginho will not go. He is going to be important this season with Xhaka going. 100% agree. Definitely keep Jorginho. Can't believe I'm saying that. Rory's in the chat. We got you, Rory. Apparently it's fake news. Yeah. The what's it called? The Jorginho news. Yeah. It's bollocks. Man United are losing. they're losing. So ever since they beat Arsenal, now they've gone on to lose on a massive losing streak. There's a halfway line as well. Wow. Jorginho actually said the rumours recently. Why would I leave? Yeah, I actually never knew that, but there we go then. Exactly, there we go. That's what he's bollocks, guys. Leverkusen 3-0 West Ham. What, West Ham getting battered 3-0 by Leverkusen? Did Xhaka score? Wow. My man Alf is in the chat. Big up to you, mate. At this point, keeping Eddie and selling Balogun, I'm really questioning his ambition. Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. As I said before, Balogun's clear of Eddie and Nketiah. You know, we've seen Nketiah for 4 or 5 years now. We know what we're going to get from Nketiah. And at the end of the day, Nketiah's development, it's just stopped. It's just going along like that. It's just stopped. You know what I mean? It's like he's not going to get any better anytime soon. So why is he here? And he's not good enough for us football club. So why is he here? Like with Balogun, at least he's got more potential than Nketiah. And I've seen enough Balogun already to suggest that he's clear of Nketiah. So I don't understand it. I really don't, man. 40 is a good price. Yeah, I would send it for that. If a club does come in for him, I would get 40 mil for him. I think that's a decent price for him. If he fall out of the top 4 this year, 100%. 100% agree, mate. 100%. Our team still doesn't look physical enough. Mate, at the end of the day, I was honestly stuck on Arteta. And yes, he did a really good job last season. We got in his title challenge. I said fair play because I didn't expect that from him. But he's got to deliver next season at least a trophy. And once again, to challenge for the league title. You cannot go last season, yeah? And I get teams will get better, but we've also spent the money as well, right? End of the day, you cannot go from 93% above Man City last season, to ultimately capitulating it and getting runners up, winning no trophies, to then next season winning no trophies again. After spending 700 million so far at Arsenal with your own squad of players, like there's no more excuses to, you can't keep saying if we win nothing next season and we get we finished fourth and we win nothing. How can you back another season of Arteta like that? If it was any other manager, then we should go and get someone who can actually win trophies then. Because that is the aim of football, guys. That is unfortunately the aim of elite sport. You've got to win the big honours, mate. And we haven't won the league title 20 years. And yeah, that's not all Arteta's fault, because he's only been there for 4 or for how many years he's been at Arsenal now. It's not all Arteta's fault. As a whole, it's a whole club's fault, right? But the last time we won a trophy was with Arteta, fair enough. 2020. We need to be successful next season, man. Otherwise, if we win nothing, it's a failure next season. And technically, it's a failure this season. But yes, we finished runners up and we got Champions League. Cool. But yeah, next season, man, is massive. It's massive next season. It's massive. Arteta's an ego as well, and yeah, and he has his favourites as well. He has his favourites. Because why is Tierney? What's wrong with Tierney now? Why has he not played Why has he not started a single pre-season match? Why is Arteta playing a centre back in Kiwa in Tierney's position? What has Tierney done wrong? Why is Nketiah still starting? Oh man, the flow ship to sail. Yeah, I don't see him staying at all, man. I don't see him staying at all. Big up to Nicholas. He says Jacob Ramsey is the only player I would take for Villa. Yeah, I think he's quality, mate. I think he's quality, Jacob Ramsey. Yeah, I'm in the City end, mate. I can't believe it. But at least I'm going to watch us hopefully win the Community Shield. Yay. What's my name? Onana. What's my name? Yeah, Onana, mate. Big up Onana. Big up, man. Big up. I don't know what Eddie was doing this in the South American market. To be honest, I feel like the Chelsea agents are the real Brazilians because they are making all the right Brazilian moves. They are indeed, bro. They are indeed. I'm fine with Wenger saying because it's a 5-1 victory and his first hat trick, he's been one of my favourite players. Fair enough. Look, I don't think he's good enough, but fair enough. Your opinion. Look, I respect your opinion. I disagree, but I respect your opinion. And that's all. That's what. If everyone had the same opinion in football, football would be boring. So, yeah. Look, I 100% respect your opinion, but for me, not for me, man. Time to get rid. Imagine City put Haaland in front of, and we have Eddie Hart. So that's what I mean, bro. This is the thing as well with City. Like, look at both of their strikers, bro. They've got 2 world-class strikers. Haaland's always going to start because he's Haaland, but Alvarez as well. What a backup! And he should not. And I said it to a City fan I had yesterday. Yeah, I was like, why don't Pep play them both up front? Because they're both world-class strikers. Alvarez is world-class, right? Alvarez scored like 5 goals in one game playing for River Plate. And yeah, I get it's the Argentinian league, but man's not on the big stage. He's done it in the World Cup. Even in the World Cup, he was superb. And when he did come off the bench for Man City last season, broken to stop scoring. He's a class, man. Like, they've got 2 world-class strikers. Like, that's what we need. That's what we need. I'm really happy with Jesus, but I still think we need another striker. Scott says, I hope we play Martin H. Like a soda wine, man. Please, Arteta, please play Trossard false 9 tomorrow. We have a very good chance. Trossard's a big game player. Remember, guys, he scored against Man City for Brighton. He spat a hat-trick against Liverpool at Anfield, wasn't it? Yeah. Like, end of the day, right? We got so much better chance to play Trossard as a false 9, to play Martinelli on the left and Saka on the right. That should be our front 3 for tomorrow's game. Simple as that. I want us to play Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabby, Tit. Yes, I love Tini in there. Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Nketiah. So no Martinelli. You got no Martinelli. Fair enough. If we win tomorrow, good. But if otherwise, it's still good because we are going back to the market. I guess so, man. I guess so. But I think tomorrow, people class it as a glorified friendly. I hear that. Ultimately, I do want to win the Community Shield. I do want to win the Finn, the McDonald's plate. But this is a game where we can use this and play a bit of mind games and actually put in a statement for Man City, go and beat them and be like, all right, Arsenal are actually ready. Because if we get battered tomorrow, which I hope we don't, obviously, but if we get battered, we'll be like, oh, same old, innit? And then that means all our fans will be like, oh no, are we even ready? It doesn't look like we're ready. We're going to be panicking. Notice how last preseason, yeah? And I know we didn't have to play the Community Shield, but last preseason, we won every single preseason game. And we carried that momentum over. We won like 5, 6 games, like 7 games start of the season. You know, it's kind of like with this season, with this preseason, it's been very hit. A draw with Nuremberg, not great. A win against MLS All Stars, it's MLS All Stars with all due respect. They're not in the team, right? They play one game every single year. Man United, we got ripped apart. Barcelona, fair enough. I thought we played really well. And then obviously Monaco, we were poor. It's been very hit and miss. And if we lose it tomorrow, I'm not going to be that confident than I was, especially at the start of the window when we signed Declan Rice. So, yeah. Would I take De Zerbi? I think he's a quality manager. And I think in a few years' time, he's definitely going to be at a big 6 club. I don't know about him, man. Would I take De Zerbi? I think he would be definitely on my list if we were to get rid of Arteta. I think he would be definitely up there on my list. He wouldn't be my first choice, but I wouldn't mind if we would go for De Zerbi. But I think there's other managers that, if we were to get rid of Arteta, I would love. You know, I've always been a big fan of Don Simeone, man. Don Simeone, man. I like big up Diego Simeone, absolute ruthless manager. And he can win trophies. Let me tell you that. You know, man won the La Liga with Atletico Madrid. He beat Barcelona and Real Madrid to win La Liga that season. You know, he's never won the Champions League, but he's got to a few finals. But yeah, of course, he hasn't won the Champions League, which is an issue. But you got other managers like, obviously, Zidane's available. Zinedine Zidane is available, and you've seen what we've done at Real Madrid. Obviously, I was going to say Ancelotti. I was a big fan of Ancelotti, but yeah, I probably would take him. Big up, Paul. How you doing, mate? I'm all good, mate. I'm all good, Paul. I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing? I'm going for a 2-1 Arsenal win tomorrow. Love that, Paul. Big up. Prediction for tomorrow's game. I said it. I'm going to go 2-2. I think we'll beat on penalties. That's what I'm going to go with tomorrow. No, mate. I'm going to the game. I got a ticket last night from my uncle. Big up my uncle, by the way. Absolute legend. He got me a ticket. But, Paul, I'm in the Manchester City end. I'm in the City. I'm with the City fans, mate. I'm with the City fans. So, I'm going to the game, but I'm in the City end. So, yes. I don't get why people say the FA Cup don't count. What are they chatting about? Of course it counts, man. No, you know what they say? It's because we won it the most times and they don't want to admit it. But, mate, the FA Cup, I love the FA Cup. Yeah, and I know it's lost its standards in terms of a trophy like the past few years. Everyone dismisses it. I don't understand why. Like, the FA Cup I love the FA Cup, man. And we should go and win it this season. But yeah, don't count because he wasn't there for the whole season. So what? Did Emery have any games in that competition? No. It was all Arteta. It was his trophy. Oh yeah. You mean when Arteta won it? Yeah, of course. No, I give full credit to Arteta for winning that FA Cup. What I meant is he had still Emery squad of players, didn't he? And now he's got his own squad of players, so there should be no more excuses for he ain't been back, he ain't got his own players. Like, actually, like, he's got his full squad now. Like, he chose by design. So, but yeah, no, of course, full credit to Arteta for winning the FA Cup. It's not personal against Eddie. Go smash it in the mid-table team. I think he would do that. You know, I think he would go to definitely a club like Crystal Palace. We play week in, week out. It will suit him really well. You know, they want him for what did they say? 35 million. Why are we not accepting it? Why are we still rejecting the bid for them, man? Big up to you, my man. Have you changed your name? I swear you changed your name. You need a striker, bro. Otherwise, you're dreaming again. I agree. I personally don't know what to expect this season. Yeah, it's like it's just. I think teams will get better though, man. That's the only thing I will say is like teams will get better. Chelsea will get better. Liverpool will get better. Man City will always be up there. Newcastle will be up there as well. I think Liverpool will be back as well. So there's teams they're gonna get better, but I have to wait and see, man. Mate, you just signed Hoyland. you signed Hoyland. What are you chatting about, bro? Big up to Villa boys, absolute legend. Big up Madu. Good evening, good evening. That's Emery's old team, innit? You got Emery's old team, mate. You got Una Emery's old team. So yeah. Good luck to you guys today. Simeone will definitely up the 100%, man. I was watching you know Kieran Trippier. Kieran Trippier was obviously at Atletico Madrid. He did like this little interview. And he spoke about Diego Simeone, right? Simeone apparently is one of the most relentless managers he's ever seen. Like, he would apparently, right, when they was losing the game. No, not when he was losing. Every single game before they kicked off, yeah, 2 hours before the game, Simeone will be going up and down. Will be sent down like that, up and down the dressing room. You know, and then Trippier's like, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking, but yeah, that guy's ruthless. That guy's relentless. You know, people criticize his football. I don't. I think it's just different. I think it's his traditional way of playing football is, yes, more defensively, but with the players, I mean, you just go and watch the game. I think did they play Man United or they played a few years ago in the Champions League? I think they played Man United or Man City. Go and watch that game, and you will understand the physicality of how Simeone sets up. And yeah, I know he's got players like Savic, you know, who's very physical, like Jimenez and all that. Like they're really physical, but I don't mind his football, to be honest. Like people say it's boring, but how many trophies did Arsenal win when we won 1-0 every single game? 1-0 to the Arsenal, you know? So I wouldn't mind it. If we sack on it's between Thomas Frank, Zidane, and Ted Lasso. Be up Ted Lasso. Oh yeah, I forgot about Thomas Frank. I think Frank is a quality manager as well. You know, look what he did at Brentford. Only thing with Eddie is if he plays week in, week out, he comes in consistent. That's what I mean, bro. Like he has, as soon as he comes in, he always scores, to be honest. But then after that, he just has like 5-6 poor games where he doesn't go out where he doesn't go with scoring, and he goes, and it's like this is what frustrates me about the guy. He starts off really well, and he just dips himself, and that's not good enough for Arsenal standard, man. It'd be alright at Crystal Palace, but at Arsenal standard, that's no chance. Sometimes I feel like Arteta should be a motivational coach, not a footballing manager. That's what I mean. I mean, I'm sure we all watched all the Amazon documentary, right? Where he's doing the light bulb and all that stuff. And he's doing pictures of brains on the wall and he's using Ivan Toney's tweet. Like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, man. You know, I do hear what you're saying. It's just like, so, like issues with Arteta, I think you can tell he's still learning on his job. Like, he does learn from his mistakes, but he still makes, you know, I think he's very questionable in terms of his game management. I think he's got his favourites as well. And that's the only issue I have with Arteta. And I think he's got to 100% got to deliver next season. Because if he don't, I'm sorry, but I ain't going to listen to any of this process anymore. Trust the process. We're in phase 4. We're in phase 2, phase 1. Bollocks, right? If we win nothing, that's bollocks. Then. But yeah. My man Wyatt Football, big up to you, Dennis. Absolute legend, mate. Trossard or Eddie start. I like tomorrow. I like Trossard 100%, bro. 100%. I'm going to start Trossard tomorrow, and I hope we do. I hope we play his false 9 tomorrow, man. You know, play a front 3 of Martinelli, Trossard, Saka. That'll be class. But I know what Arteta. I think we all know what Arteta's going to do. He's going to go over Eddie. He's going to go over Eddie and get you. Is what it is, man. But hope you're doing well, man. Hope you enjoy the games tomorrow as well. White football. Big up to you, my man. Hope you're having a nice weekend as well. Imagine we sell Balogun, he kills it, and we start with an get injuries, he doesn't score one. That's the biggest worry, man. And I feel like Balogun would kill it. That's the issue. Like where he'll go. Like, I saw him in the French league. Yeah, I know the French league's piss poor, but he'll go to the Italian league and smash it up, bag 20 goals, and they'll be like Gnabry again. Oh, why did we sell him? Well, hello, everyone was happy that he was going. You know, so I hope Arsenal, if we do get rid of him, we put like a buyback clause so we can bring him back. But I doubt we will. That's right, and I feel like he will smash it up. Like that's why I'm saying get rid of Nketiah and just keep Balogun. Just keep him, man. I agree. He'll probably go early. This is the thing. I think this is what I'm saying as well. When Jesus got injured in the World Cup, you know, he went with Eddie, didn't he? For that all until Jesus got back. He went Eddie against West Ham, he scored. Fair play. He went Eddie against Man United, he scored. But then after that, Eddie did nothing after that. Let's be honest, guys. Yeah. And this is the thing. As I said, he always comes in and does well for the first 2 games, and after that, very inconsistent after that. And it's not going to help, is it? So yeah, he'll go Eddie for Community Shield. He'll go Eddie for Nottingham Forest, Palace, Fulham, Man United. All those games, man. All those games. Scott's gone 2-1. Come on, Scott. Love that, mate. Come on. 2-1 to Arsenal, mate. I'll take anything, honestly. And I hope we do win the Community Shield. Even though I don't think it's classed as an important trophy. You know, I think it's similar to the Emirates Cup, to be honest. But do we even deserve to be in it, by the way, guys? That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think we deserve to be in the Community Shield because we won no trophies last season? The only reason why we got in the Community Shield is because Man City won both FA Cup and Premier League. You know, should they have given it to Man United because they won the Carabao Cup? But then that would never work because one's EFL, one's FA, so they can't really do that. So I don't know, man, but I'm gonna go with 2-2. Arsenal win on penalty shootout. Come on. Tom's gone 2-0, like the FA Cup game when Aubameyang scored. Mate, that run was lit, though, wasn't it, man? Honestly, that FA Cup run was amazing. But yeah, man, that's what we can repeat something like that. If I was Balogun, I won't return if Arteta is still the coach because he never trusted him. Exactly. I can assure you by January Arteta will be complaining about striker injury. Most likely, man. Most likely. This is the issue, man. This is the issue. Yeah, like if I was Balogun, if I was Kieran Tierney, I'll be fuming because why? There's no one, not just Balogun, yeah, but why ain't Tierney not even starting a pre-season game? Why is Tierney having players like Kiwa and Tomiyasu playing in his position when they're not even left backs? Like, seriously. So yeah. But anyway, guys, that is all the news today. I'll be at the game tomorrow. I don't know about watch one. I think there will be a watch one, but someone else will have to host it. Most likely not. There will be obviously a match reaction to the game. That'll be really, really late, probably at 10 p.m. So thank you for that, guys. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow, man. Really looking forward to it, even though I'm in the City end. So yeah, let's just hope we win. I mean, if we get battered, I'm in the City ends, and I'm like, oh my god, I've got this from them saying, Sete. So yeah, guys, thanks everyone as always for your support. Smash that button on the way out already, and yes, I'll be at the game tomorrow, guys. I've done about a match day vlog, but we're out of it, people. Take care. Big up man, Clock Orange before I go as well. Absolute legend. Big up to you, mate. Appreciate you tuning in. But yes, guys, we're out of here. Let me know your thoughts. Buendia to Arsenal, Balogun to Inter. Jorginho could be leaving. No, he's not. But yeah, anyway, we're out of it, guys. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Arsenal win tomorrow. Let's get the McDonald's plate tomorrow. Thank you. Right, guys, I'm out of here. Ciao, people.